Hello children, welcome back. On that day we were doing lesson number 5, plant reproduction. Now in today's video we will continue the same lesson. Okay. Now on page number 51 it is clearly mentioned one diagram. Here we need to identify male as well as female part of the flower. Now look here children, there is a picture I have made of a flower. Now you should clearly know the parts of the flower. Okay. Now here this circle is this part, this is a stigma, and this tube-like is a style. This fatty part here little bit is ovary. Now stigma, style and ovary are male or female? They are the female part. Okay. So they are here female part of the flower, which is also known as pistil or carpel. Okay. Now anther and filament. Now this you can see this here. This one is anther and this here is the filament. Now they are the male part of the flower. Okay. Now this male part here is known as stamen. Okay. And the female is known as pistil. Okay. Now these are the male and these are the female part of the flower. Okay children. Now name the parts that are involved in pollination. Yeah. Now you all know that male as well as female parts are involved in pollination. So pistil here, that is female, and male, that is stamen. So which are the two parts that are involved? Stamen and pistil. They are involved in pollination. Okay children, now come to page number 57. A part. Tick the correct answer. Okay, so everybody take out page number 57. Okay, very first question. Fertilization occurs after seed formation, after pollination, after fruit formation, before pollination. So correct answer is B. Okay, so A part, first answer is B. So tick. Let's come to the second one. The ovary of a flower develops into a seed, fruit ball, embryo. So it is fruit. So B part is the correct answer. Let's come to the third point. Pollen tube grows downward into the style, stigma, pollen or anther. So correct answer is children style. So A part is the correct answer. Now fourth one. Plant like fern reproduce from roots, stem, flower or spore. So correct answer children here? Spore. Yes. So fourth one. D part is the correct answer. Reproduction of bryophyllum occurs through root, stem, leaf or branches. Correct answer is leaves because they have spores. Correct. So C is the correct answer. Yeah children, please note down in the book. Tick the answer. Okay children, we have finished A part. Let's come to the B part. Fill in the blanks with correct word. In the box, helping words are given. You need to choose the right answer and fill up the box. Okay. So first one here is female gamete is present inside the ovule. Yes. So first answer here is O-V-U-L-E. Ovule is the correct answer. Next one. Coconut is dispersed by dash. By water. Yes. So answer is here water. Okay, the third one, the ovule inside the ovary develops into dash, into seed. Absolutely correct. So the correct answer here is seed. Fourth one, wing and hair are found in seeds that are dispersed by wind. So correct answer here is wind. Next one, C of pea and poppy get dispersed by explosion. Okay, so correct answer here is explosion. Yeah, children, please note down. Okay, children, now C part. Give 2 examples for each question. Plants that can be grown from roots. So, what are the 2 correct answers? See, here in answer number C, your answers may vary. Everybody can have free response, because you have read the lesson. So, everybody is free to give their own answer. But answers from the book I am writing, rest your answer may vary. Okay. So, here it is carrot and radish. Okay. So, carrot, radish. Let's move on the next one. Seed dispersed by air, cotton, maple. Cotton, maple. Seed dispersed by animals, tiger's claw and xanthium. Okay, now plants that can be grown from stem cutting. So you may have different answers also. So here rose and hibiscus. Yeah, children, please note it down. Okay, children, now we will come to page number 58. Now, D part is answer the following questions. Answer the following questions we'll do a little later. Before that, we will do the E part. That is true, false. Okay, so let's begin. Potato grow underground and new plants can be grown from its root. So it is false. Okay. So here, false is the correct answer. Next, all seeds grow immediately when we put them on soil. It's false. Okay, so here second one is false. Next one, plants scatter their seeds for proper growth. So it is true. So the third one here is true. Next one, fruit and seed formation occur after fertilization. Yes, absolutely correct. So this answer is true. Yeah, children, please note down your answers. Okay, children, now the F part is give reasons for the following. Now, children, in give reason, you may write in your own language whatever you understand. Okay, but where will you write? Now, you can write down, you can note down somewhere in rough copy, or else you can write down in the book only, small. Because in copy, we will do differently. Okay. Okay, now first one is coconut trees are mostly found in coastal areas. Why? Because they are dispersed by water. So that is why they are grown near the water. That is why they are found in the areas where water is there. Okay, so coastal area basically. So you can note down the answer. Coconut trees are mostly found in coastal areas because seeds of coconut are dispersed by water. Okay, children, Now the second question here is, seed dispersal is necessary for plants. Yeah, why it is necessary? For healthy growth as well as to grow new plants. Okay, so you may note down your answer. So children, third one here, pollination is important before fertilization. Yes, to transfer pollen grains. Okay, so note it down. Pollination is important before fertilization to transfer pollen grains from male to female part of the flower. Yeah, fourth one children, all seeds do not grow into new plant. All seeds do not grow into new plant because it only grows when all the requirements of germination are completed. Okay, so note down the next one. All seeds do not grow into new plants because it grows only when it gets all the factors of germination like sunlight, air and water. Yeah children, now as we have done till F part, now let's come to the D part, that is answer the following questions. Now children, this you have to write down in the copy. Okay? Till now whatever we have done in the book. Now we will start in your classwork copy. So how can we do that? So in the copy, write down date, as you can write down today's date. Okay. Children, now till now we have done F exercise. Okay. Now we will start the D one, that is answer the following question. Now everything we have to do in book except the D one. So now we will do in the classwork copy. Okay. So in the classwork copy, write down date. Whichever date you are seeing the video, that date you can write down. Then lesson number 5, plant reproduction. Here you can write down classwork. Children, after writing the classwork here, number D, answer the following questions. Then leave one line here. Okay, that is why I have drawn a double line. That means this line you need to leave. Then you will write question number 1. Define fertilization and discuss the process. This is the full question. Now here, as we are not discussing anything, as we have already discussed. Okay, so now there is no need to write down this. No requirement. So the question here is define fertilization. That is it. Now we will rub rest of the thing. So here we will rub it. Okay. Now the question number 1 here is define fertilization. Now we will write down the answer here. Children, after writing question number 1, define fertilization. Let's move on to the answer. The fusion of the male gametes with the female gametes is called fertilization. It leads to formation of seed which later germinates into a new plant. After that, children, once the answer is complete, leave a line and then draw the line. After which you can start question number 2. Okay? Children, I hope you have written answer number 1. Now let's move on to question number 2. Okay, so look here at the board. Question number 2. Describe dispersal of seeds through water and air. Answer. Seed dispersal by air. Now this is the topic because it has two parts, so we need to describe them both. Seeds that are small, light and have feathery hair are carried by wind. Examples: maple, cotton. Then you have to leave a line here because now we will start the next topic. Seeds dispersal by water. Seeds of plants that grow near water are generally, now in the board full answer cannot come, so in the next part I'll show you. So right now, write till here. Children, now continuation of answer number 1. Look here at the board. Dispersed by water. Examples: coconut, lotus. Once you complete answer number 2, leave one line and draw the line. Okay? Then come to question number 3. State 4 changes that occur in a flower after fertilization. So answer here is: following are some changes in a flower that occur after fertilization. Point number 1. The flower loses its bright color. Children, second point of answer number 3. The sepals, petals and stamens fall off. Number 3rd, the ovary increases in size and becomes a fruit. 4th, the ovary wall becomes fruit wall. I hope so. You have written answer number 3. Now let's move on to question number 4. How do new plants grow from stem cuttings? Stems having buds on them. Then we will write down in the next part. Okay? You note down till here. Can be cut from the mother plant and planted after removing the leaves. New plants grow from the buds. Example: hibiscus, rose. Then question number 5. What are spores? Mention their role. Non-flowering plants have special features called spores. Now after a few minutes, I will show the next answer in the next clip. Their leaves. Spores are very tiny seed-like structures. Role of spores. Now children, you need to leave a line here because this is the second part of the same answer. Now what's the role of spores? New plant can be grown from these spores. Examples: Okay children, now your answers are over. Okay, now full question answers are over. Now what is left? Diagrams are left. Okay, now diagrams you can, as you're already at home, so there's no point writing homework here. You can do diagram on your own. So where you will draw the diagram? See, now I've just drawn one page here. This is a single line page where you have written question number 1, okay, and answer number 1. So where you have written answer number 1, just here or maybe at the back if you don't have space here. So you need to make the diagram. Now this is the plain part of your copy. Okay. Now you have to make diagram of, which is the diagram you will make? Process of fertilization.
Oh.
This is given on page number 52. Children, now diagram number 2 is life cycle of a plant. This diagram is given on page number 52. So earlier diagram you have drawn on the first page. Now this you draw on the next page. Okay. Children, this diagram is given on page number 54 in your science book.
Children, here we end the lesson. Thank you.